Hello there. This is the video where I'm going to talk about the M3 rail cars on Metro North and Long Island Railroad. I mean, many people are starting to not like them because of their age, and then some conductors are saying that they're developing holes in their roofs. I really don't think so. The M3s are amazing rail cars, and they'll always be. But some conductors are starting to think negatively about them. Some conductors who used to think of them very positively, they're starting to like the M7s a lot better. Now, given the M7s have cool noises from their traction motors, and they are automated, unlike the M3s, but the M3s have always held a special place in rail fans' hearts. And conductors are starting to not like them so much anymore for some reason. I guess because they're getting to be really old now. I mean, they've outlasted the M1's lifespan. I mean, the last M1s to retire retired at 38 years old, whereas 38 years old is how much the newest M3s are now, but they're still the oldest ones. They're 40 years old now. They're still in service. I mean, none of them have been retired yet, except for maybe that 6-car set in North White Plains. I'm not sure if that 6-car set in the northeast part of the North White Plains yard is retired, and maybe a waiting sale, hopefully. Or if, I know there's a pair just north of Croton Harmon that's retired and never got rebuilt. But are the M3s really that bad? Are they really too old? They got rebuilt, at least on Metro North. Long Island Railroad ones, I could see those need to go, but because they never got rebuilt, they were not maintained as well as the ones on Metro North. I mean, I have a friend who commutes the Hudson line, who his logic is that the older something is, the worse it is. Like when I was talking to him when on a Hudson line Genesis train, and he says that the FL9s were horrible. I say they were in the F7s, and F3s were better. No, he said those were worse because they're older. He called the Metro North M2 cars on the New Haven line, he called them roach cars. He calls the M3s clunkers today. His logic is that the older something is, the worse it is. The newer something is, the better it is. And I don't think that's true for all the time. Because we have the M3s, and M1s that are better than the M7s. We have the R46s, which even though they're getting old, they're still about just as good as an R160. Given I like the R142s better than the R62s. And that guy's logic from Hudson Line could apply to NJ Transit and SEPTA. And I do like some of the older locomotives on the LIRR than the newer ones, like the horsepower fleet from the 1990s and earlier, and the HEP fleet, because the new ones are just junk. The EMD locomotives compared to the F7s, PA series, and MP series, they were much better. That's all I gotta say.